why you got to be careful where you're getting your information and who you're getting your information from. Everything I'm telling you, you research. She asked me about what is the Reconquista. Okay, do your research. Well, first off, here's Exhibit A. The Reconquista was a centuries-long series of battles by Christian states to expel the Moors. The Moors, who from 8th century ruled most of the Iberian Peninsula. Visigoths had ruled Spain for 2 centuries before they were overrun by the Umayyad Empire. Exhibit A. Look at the lower right-hand corner where it says About. Start date, 722 AD. End date, January 2nd, 1492. We don't need to worry about the months and days. Let's stick to the facts. 722 AD to 1492 AD. Look at the term Moor, because a lot of y'all out there in my comments try to play with me. I just bring facts. Check Exhibit B. Hey Hollywood, Martin Lawrence, give me that receipt, please. Receipt.
You the idiot that damn near ran me over, aren't you? Wait till I find your boss. He gonna fire your metallic ass.
You would do well to mind your tongue, Moore.
Whoo! You got to have major coins behind this. Who's backing you? Puffy?
Silence, Moore. I'm interested in learning more about your culture. It is my understanding that the Normans are excellent dancers.
If you want to know more about my culture, remove the dog from the table.
Can't stand the game, Moore.
More? Well, I prefer lordship.
It's the Moor! So, now the Moor's a swordsman.
Google, what Wikipedia, what study.com, what all your European facts state. Just giving facts. Moors is a term generally used by who? You invented that term, not us. Moors is a term generally used by Europeans to describe the Muslim people of North Africa. Well, if you do your research, there were no Muslim people in North Africa. There were only Muslims. And in the Iberian Peninsula during the Middle Ages. Between what? Again, I gave you that fact earlier, and look at those ages. 711 through 1492. So you're meaning to tell me that the Reconquista is a series-long events of battles by the Christian Crusaders with the Christian religion to wipe out the Moors, who were black, who were Indians, who were Aborigines. They never, we have to stick to the facts. Look at these black Moors. Look at these black men who ruled from Europe. Look at these simple facts. And then when I tell people, okay, give me your history books. What's the Dark Ages? The Dark Ages is called a term was coined by the scholar patriarch during the Renaissance. This time period began after the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The Dark Ages were called the name due to a supposed period of decline in culture and science. Oh man. So you telling me when did that period? Oh man, that same timeline. 500 to 1500 AD. 500 to 1500 AD. That is the exact same timeline as the Reconquista, or what you call the series-long events of when you tried to expedite the Aborigines, Visigoths, and Spaniards and conquistadors tried to oppress the Aborigines with the Christian book. It says battles by Christian states. Again, these are facts. If you do not like them, have them removed. Another comment that was made: did the Black Moors really teach the Europeans how to bathe? First off, there's no such thing as black, there's no such thing as Indian, there is indigenous, Aborigine, and everything else is man-made to fit the regime. Yes, it is not until they learned of bathing and other sanitary gimmicks from the Moors who traveled from North Africa and took over Spain in the 8th century. Again, We never had dark ages, we being the Aborigines. Europeans, conquistadors, and the new regime, Unos Cintos, who tried to overtake America, they are the ones who implemented a dark age. Everywhere the Aborigines, the Kemits, the Kemites, the Nubians, the Kushites, the Hopis, the Tartarians, everywhere we went, we recolonized civilization. It shows there was a period of dark ages until the Moors, the blacks, if that's what you want to call them, showed up and recolonized civilization. You got their secrets, you overtook them, and little do we know, here we go again.